Coming in 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of the No Hosts podcast. I'm a very special guest, Finn. We're going to go around and introduce ourselves, say your name, and one interesting thing about you.
What's interesting about you, Finn?
I like orange. It's my favorite color and my favorite fruit.
That's fascinating.
Next up, we got a very special guest,
Hello.
Johnny.
My name is Johnny, and
Johnny, your audio is really low. Would you like to try again?
What's something interesting, Johnny?
my name is Johnny, and I like Star Wars.
All right, there we go. Next up, we have our very special guest, Franco.
Hi. My name's Franco, and at age 7, I was born without a face.
Wow, your audio was even lower than Johnny's. I didn't imagine it possible. I'll boost it in post.
Thanks, man.
Last up, our very, very special guest,
Arguably the specialist.
Jack.
Hey, I'm Jack.
Already,
I'm
can you please go away?
Death Grips connoisseur.
Yeah, okay, all right.
I thought he was a Playboy Cardi fan.
He goes by many things.
Aren't they the same person?
It goes by many things. Today on the No Host podcast, the inaugural episode, we're going to be talking about a couple albums, a couple singles, and
Playboy Cardi, the mixtape.
all right.
Go home already.
Yeah, let me.
That's
Like I
enough
said,
of you.
remember when I said, let me just take care of it, so we're not just yelling over each other.
Playboy Cardi,
That's
the mixtape.
that's this part. We're not talking about that. I'm not too fond of Playboy Cardi.
Are you kidding? Playboy Cardi?
Makes bad music. Anyway, we're going to be talking about two recent releases, Brockhampton Saturation and SZA Control.
Ooh.
And Franco picked out a couple singles because he's the SoundCloud guy.
What
all right.
singles, Finn?
I don't know, actually. What are the singles, Franco?
They are...
Jack has it written down on a piece of paper over here.
They
not
are-
the names, just the artist. So
Kyaligu.
that's
that's the
not a
name.
real person.
Yeah.
That's a song name, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Kyaligu. Kiryu. Kia starts with a K and an L.
Okay.
Ghostemane and Clams Casino made it though,
It
so
was from
it's good probably.
The Adult
isn't
Swim
it?
single project.
So you already know it's good. And Lil
Yeah.
Peep with the truck made by Mercedes-Benz.
Ben's truck.
That's the name of the song.
All right.
With
Truck
Shake
made-
Japanese
You know what? That
writing.
was a good one. Shake. All right.
Thank you for
Let's get
shaking
some
my hand.
audible shaking of the hand here.
That's a clap, not
Diplomacy
not a
always
handshake.
wins.
Shut up,
And
that's
let's
a
not
handshake,
forget
that's
about our last topic, the XXL freshman list of
We're
2017.
not
Can we
getting
make
to
that the
that.
second?
What a fucking shit show.
We're definitely getting to that.
All right. Anyway.
Can we make that like the second topic?
Shush.
Because I want to talk about.
Yeah, we could break it up. Break up the albums. Anyway. Let's just get right into the singles. Let's get it out of the way.
Singles?
Yeah. Let's just
Ooh.
fucking do it.
All right. So where should we start? Which
You
ones?
stacking
Oh
your
my
notes there,
God.
Jack? That
Jack-
is an obscene amount of loose
Jack
leaf. Can you
wrote
just
a library on
crinkle
what we
that into the
listen to.
mic over here?
All right. So
He has like 8 more of those.
More like 12, but pretty.
So
accurate.
first one we're gonna go over is Ghostemane and Clams Casino, just pretty much like, just like
Let's go
you
clockwise.
you know it's gonna be good already by the title. What was your opinion of it, Finn? First listen.
It's a motherfucking dinger, dude. That's all I got to say.
As you can tell, Finn hates it.
No, it's alright. It was good, but like needs a hook.
Young boy John.
Yeah, no, that is a fact. It was really just Ghostemane making a random verse every now and then, and Clams Casino kind of just carrying it.
Yeah.
Johnny.
Johnny,
Let's go
what
clockwise.
were your thoughts? Lean into the mic here. Let's just...
I don't think the song is really Johnny's forte.
I've never heard that song in my life.
All right, Franco.
I liked it. I mean, Ghostmane's on the rise right now. Ever since he dropped Venom.
Oh.
Since he dropped Venom, he's been getting more and more push behind him, more interest. Then 100 Rounds came out, and now this. I think he's definitely on the rise, and this was just another good song to add to his resume. What do you think, Jack?
Let me get the notes up real quick.
My boy.
You just have the word Jeff written down on a piece of loose leaf.
Alright, so I personally think this is an absolute banger of the week. I must say, Clams Casino with the production always kills it.
Banger of the week.
Banger of the week.
Get it out in post.
You wish. I'm fucking over editing that shit.
Ghostemane, I thought of him as the feature on a Puya song for a very long time.
All he was for a very long time.
That's all he was. But I think he's proving himself a lot. He can rap. Very Suicide Boys, but he's getting his own personality. He has a very light voice.
Finding his own niche.
Yeah. He's right in that SoundCloud lane, but like
He's
Alright.
finding that lost shaker of salt.
Yeah, that too. Alright, next song.
Next song. Lil Peep Benz Truck. Finn.
Goth Boy Flip.
You actually went to a concert
Yeah, I
Lil
was
Peep.
I was at a Lil Peep concert.
totally by your own self-interest.
It was of my own volition. It's not the fact that Jack just paid for my ticket and was like, please go.
Didn't happen.
Please silence phones in the theater, please.
My boy.
Ben's truck was alright. It was sounded like a fucking Travis Scott ad lib.
Thank you for recognizing my talent.
La Flame.
Benz Truck.
Ben's truck. I liked the beat a lot. Lil Peep kind of was there. He was on the track occasionally. It was fun. It does not bump
Lil
in the
Peep.
whip, unfortunately. But
Does not.
it bumps
Does
in the
not.
bed. When I'm depressed, I will listen to it twice.
Nice.
Johnny, what's up?
What's your opinion about Benz
You've
Truck?
heard this one, Johnny.
Yeah.
Please,
You're on the spot.
Getting close here. Oh, we're moving the mic to him.
I heard the song once when I was on a bike, and they were like a year old.
Wow, really just killing it with the input here, Johnny.
Also, peeking. Look at that.
Could you
fucking
actually
audio
have-
peak? Holy shit.
Could you actually have any more to say?
It's a song.
No? Okay. All right. Jack, what was your opinion on Ben's Truck?
Let me pull up the notes real quick.
Holy fucking
It's just
shit.
a drawing of Peter Griffin.
What the fuck is that? That's barely even.
Okay, so
That's a sentence.
if Kali Yuga was the banger of the week, then Ben's Truck is the dinger of the week, I must say.
Dinger of the week.
Because everyone knows those are different.
Alright, I'm moving this back to the middle.
Alright.
Peep.
I'd say it's a nice return single for Lil Peep. He was kind of slow on tour. This was his return. Pretty up-tempo for him. I must say, like, he's usually on the slower pace stuff.
Better than what he's been putting out.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. And
Stop with the guitar music.
it's Lil Peep tier
Yeah, that's what he has
lyrically.
to do. Really what
So-
he has to do.
If you want songs about drugs and all that stuff, it's same stuff he's been rapping about.
He hasn't changed the topic.
Yeah, he's just picked up the tempo. That's about it. If you're into that, go check it out. The Goth Boy Click will be satisfied. Maybe this shouldn't be your first taste of Lil Peep if you're not ready. But
Actually, I would argue against that.
I'd say
mean,
Beamer Boy is a nice place to start.
Flappy Bird.
Beamer Boy's like what Lil Peep was like a year or two ago.
That is
I
true.
mean, that was kind of like how it was a while ago. Ben's Truck is kind of where he's at right now.
I'm gonna put a time stamp on screen if you just want to skip all of this. I
Both.
completely understand.
Are good songs though.
Yeah, both are great songs.
Yeah.
Definitely check out Lil Peep. He's definitely on the come up right now.
Double XL Freshman 2018.
Are we moving to
I
Double
wouldn't
XL
be
or the
surprised.
albums?
Let's just get the shitty, easy topics out of the way. Double XL Freshman.
Double XL.
Let me pull it up because I'm sure Johnny does not know who is on the
Oh, I
list.
know who's on there. We got M&A, we got X.
Hey,
we got...
hey, wait for the official read off
Yeah,
by
wait for the
Johnny, the
official-
Double XL Freshman Master.
Yeah.
But let me pull it up.
I
It's
know
like-
every freshman ever.
Don't move the mic in. Just let him just fucking throw his head at the mic. No, don't. If it gets unplugged, we're boned. All right, let's go to doublexlmag.com.
Hey, look at them.
That's an acronym for extra large.
No, it's not.
Double extra large.
Yeah, let's stop peeking the audio there.
Double extra large.
Let's slow down with the mic pickups.
Yeah, actually, it really fucks the audio. I'm gonna have a pain in the dick hole editing this. Johnny, could you read that name right there?
Yeah, that says
Kamaya.
Kamaya.
Oh,
Hey, you're not Johnny.
I know, but he was gonna mess up.
So that's
I had
Kamaya,
to.
the
No one has ever heard of her.
No. She was on the YG song.
That's
No one
also how I know her.
Yeah.
ever heard of her ever.
She's the Mexican white person in.
That's
that
She's
no,
neither
she's-
Mexican nor white.
She's a big, beautiful black woman, all right?
Hey.
She has an 80s phone in this picture. I'm not
I
too
can't
fond of
tell
that.
which one she
Yeah,
is.
I
what
like
is
her
going on with
sunglasses.
her, man?
Okay.
All right, Johnny, what's the next artist?
Why are we so
A
fixed
boogie
on Kamaya's
with
race?
the hoodie.
What are your guys' opinions on a boogie?
I like
Decent.
him. He has
Decent.
hits.
That song
the
with
back.
Kodak is good.
I think he's more popular than he should be. I mean, I don't think he's as good as others might hype him up to be, but a decent rapper. Not the worst. Definitely not the worst out of all the X.
I've never heard a boogie song of my own volition.
That is. Okay.
I think maybe Jack played it once in the background, or like Franco bumped
I mean,
it once.
No, you've heard "Drowning" on the radio.
Drowning's-
Well,
I don't listen
Yeah, he
to
doesn't
the
listen to
radio.
radio.
it's
alright.
unavoidable. Have you ever been a white girl in the last month?
No, actually,
Okay.
believe it or not, I am a man.
Okay.
P&B Rock.
This
I'm
is
sorry.
probably the
Hey,
biggest
that's my
name.
job.
I'm sorry.
Just pretend he said that. Pretend he didn't say that.
All right, moving on.
PNB Rock.
This is definitely the biggest person they have on the list this
That's
year.
a complete lie.
That is not a lie.
Dirty lie.
Right now,
That's
PNB
a
Rock has the
gigantic
most
lie.
monthly listeners
Gigantic
out of
lie.
all these people on
Bullshit.
Spotify.
X has
Go to
such
Spotify.
a much larger fan base.
Are you joking?
I'm not joking.
PNB
Hey,
Rock
that's
has
a
had
spoiler.
2 top 40 hits.
Okay.
I'd say Playboy Cardi has a bigger fucking
At this
monthly
point,
listeners
does
right
top
now.
40
Look at their monthly
hold the
listeners.
I'm not
same
gonna
weight
pull up
it
the.
used to?
You pull up the fucking Spotify listeners.
All right, I
Kyle
will
has
pull
a
up the
top 10
Spotify
hit.
listeners because these people don't know how big PNB Rock actually
How are
is.
you gonna feel when you're
Only
wrong?
one of them have a top 10 hit.
No, because I was on their page earlier. PNB Rock has over 10 mil, and Playboy Cardi just passed 6 mil.
P&B Rock does not have 10 million.
Yes, he has.
monthly
He has
listeners.
Selfish. He has Every Day We Lit.
Bullshit.
Okay, don't listen to this kid. He probably meant 10K and he just can't read it. And
I think
If we're going by popularity, it's
you
PNB
factor in-
Rock, A Boogie,
are you kidding?
then Amine,
There's only one of them.
then
who-
Made in Tokyo, then X.
Made in Tokyo does not have more monthly listeners. than
Kyle
this.
had a top 10 hit.
But then look. All right.
He
all
has
right.
2 big hits.
You're going off
Hits.
Spotify and top 40. Like at this point,
That's
really-
what hits are.
look, listen.
That's literally how
Listen
hits
to
are
me.
factored.
All right. So tell me how Ugly God's on there.
Well,
I'm not
Tell
saying.
me how Ugly God's on there.
Okay, I will tell you. how ugly
When
God's
how
are.
his hit didn't even touch Spotify after it peaked on SoundCloud and YouTube.
Okay,
Who the
but
fuck
it
is
has,
Cap G?
Are you serious?
Can't even catch
Cap
that
G's
thing.
been bubbling under for a very long time.
I
Honestly, he should have been on last year's XL.
I heard him for the
freshman.
first time today when Franco was like, "Who the fuck is Cap G?"
No, but
Yeah,
Franco-
actually, I was confused.
Yeah.
Too.
yeah, who the hell is
I-
Cap G?
He's
Yeah.
the Mexican
What
guy
are you
that looks like
talking
he's
about?
fucking dead. I don't think this man knows he's alive.
Ugly God has a cult following. That's why he's on this list.
No,
He didn't
Yes.
even make the fan vote. They
Not-
chose him.
I know he has a cult following.
he's not a.
That's
it's
why
not-
they
it's not a cult
recognized him.
following. It's a
It's a
large
regular following, yeah.
It's
Not really.
it's
He has a
cult.
very niche appeal.
Yeah, that's 1 million listener niche.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
No.
1 million listeners is not a fucking niche, yeah.
No.
That's
Who?
kinda
All right. All right.
That's
Who?
just
What
hype from his
normal
one hit.
people are listening to fucking Ugly God meme?
What
rap?
normal people are listening to fucking
What
a
are-
boogie?
what are
You
kinda-
have to be a hip
Wait,
hop
are
head.
you are you joking?
You have to be a hip hop head to listen to half these people.
Not a boogie. He's the.
Kinda.
Are you kidding me?
Who
No,
the
you're right.
fuck is Madientio?
A boogie.
You're right.
7 million?
Random people who listen to Top 40 are going, I like that a boogie song. Let me go listen to more of that.
They are because Drowning
they
is a
hear-
top 40
they,
hit
they
right
hear
now.
the top 40 hit and they go, that's nice, and they move on with their lives.
I mean,
Yeah.
all right.
That is correct.
Moving on, this kind of just diluted into an argument.
Next,
all right,
next-
guys.
PNB Rock.
Here's
I was
here's
wrong.
Here's the real argument. Would Brian Hall listen to a boogie with a hoodie?
Yeah.
He does listen to a boogie with a
Definitely.
hoodie.
There we go.
All right,
Problem
anyway.
solved.
Okay.
All right.
Next.
I was
man on the
wrong.
list-
Here, wait.
Okay.
A Boogie is the biggest out of these artists. I was wrong.
Anyway.
Alright. Next man on the list, XXX Tentacion.
Oh, obvious fan vote.
Yeah.
He was the fan vote.
Yeah, they
for-
confirmed it.
Has
What?
a gigantic, obscene, obnoxious fan base.
He is shorter than I am, and I'm pretty short.
And he's the
Thank
best
you
on the
for
list.
that comment, Finn. Because everyone knows how short you are.
Yo, how short is he?
I'm 5'6", baby.
How short is X? Like 5'2"?
5'4".
He's 5'4".
Jeez, he's
At
on
the
my
end, I
list.
think
2
I'm
inches
gonna just say my rankings for all the XL freshmen, if that's fine.
No.
I mean,
No
sure.
matter what you say, I'm
Well,
gonna
no,
call you
let's
gay.
let's all do it.
Simple
Let's
as
all
that.
do it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
well,
all
we're
do
not
it.
done yet.
All right,
Oh, wait,
let's
okay.
keep going through
We
them.
got X,
Okay,
got
X
Cardi.
Is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's my job. Next guy on the list, Playboy Cardi.
Just go through. We're
Young
not gonna
Cody,
don't
Young
even stop
Cody.
after each one. Just keep going.
Next man,
Maiden
Made
in Tokyo.
Made in
That's the
TYO.
official pronunciation.
Maiden Chio.
Maiden Kyo.
Then
Maiden Joe.
Then Amine. We got
Yo.
a lot of weeaboos this year. Amine. Then ugly god. He's
Young ugly god.
ugly.
He
Then,
is definitely the last half of his name.
Then Cap G. Then Kyle.
Kyle.
Honestly, Cap G was better than I expected him to be.
Is Cap not Cap G? Is Kyle the goat rap name?
Top five, dead or alive.
All right, listen. We all know nothing is ever going to top Maddox, just in general.
Look,
no, let's
you
try to
can't
go
get,
without
you can't
talking
just drop
about
the
him.
fact that XXX
Okay, what about-
Tentacion got away with making his rap name a gamer tag. A
Fuck.
gamer tag on Xbox. XXX, come on.
Yeah.
What
That was a
about
meme
Yuga?
from like what, 2014?
XXX PlayStation.
His label made him take out the underscore. I bet.
I didn't even know he had an underscore.
No, he doesn't. That's probably what happened though.
Yeah, that's definitely what it was.
I know. Alright,
And then he exceeded the
All right,
character
Jack.
count.
Let's give you a ranking here.
I'm gonna be ranking them worst to best in
Kamaya's
my own
already
opinion.
the worst 'cause no one
Don't
knows
give
who she
reasons.
is.
Just give a list.
Okay. So shut up.
Got me, man.
One
What?
Who?
XXX Tentacion.
He's the
2
worst.
A Boogie.
Wait, aren't
the
you? You said you're doing worst to best, right?
Best to worst.
You said worst to best.
All right.
Anyway,
I'm going best to worst. Best to worst.
In terms of quality.
in my
In terms of
opinion.
Okay.
So favorite to least.
If we're going quality, then they're all last. But I actually like these guys. All right.
joke of the podcast. Joke of the podcast.
Joke of the week.
All right. Let's just try to get through this. 1 X, 2 A Boogie, 3 Playboy Cardi, 4 Amine, 5 Made in Tokyo,
Your list has canceled.
6 Kyle, 7 Ugly God, 8 PNB Rock, 9 Cap G, 10 Kamaya.
So the hospital just called, and your list has just been taken off life support because keeping it alive is futile.
All right,
Is
now
that
give me your
cancerous?
list, genius.
Is that cancerous? Number 1, easily, fucking
Kyle.
easily, Ugly God.
All right.
By far.
Like,
By fucking far.
I know.
Just
alright?
keep going. Just keep no reason. Let's get through this.
Everyone else, I mean, I don't even. A lot of these guys, I don't know enough about them to rank them. Like Kamaya,
What the fuck?
why would you?
I'm
do
trying to get my
Go.
cheesesteak.
Ignore them, ignore them.
Anyway, all right. So number 1, Ugly God. Number 2 would probably be. I'm gonna have to give it to.
Your boy Cap G.
Frankly,
This
look.
is so hard.
All right, Johnny.
Main
give us your
Main
list.
TYO gets number 2.
All right.
Then Cap G, then Amine, then X, then A Boogie,
You're sleeping on Kyle.
then I really don't like him. I really.
My mom
I'm not
hates his
crazy.
voice.
Does
Then-
he? Wow.
Yeah.
No.
Then PNB Rock, just
Fun
because I don't
fact.
like him.
Fuck. There's
I think
grease
that's
all
everyone.
over my hands.
No, you forgot Playboy.
No, alright, well, he's dead last then.
All right.
Johnny.
Okay, here's my list. The best ever is obviously Kamaya. That's
wait.
the only one deserving of being on this list. Let's be real for a minute.
Gotta change the joke of the week now.
Okay, Finn, you go.
All right.
Oh wait, I have an actual list that I wrote. Like,
All right. Speak up for the mic.
okay, so number 1 was X-Man Tate. Then
The X-Men.
X-Men Evolution.
number 2 is Men Tokyo.
Madden.
Men.
Oh, Madden.
Madden 07.
Number 3 was Ugly God.
Okay.
4 was
Booger.
Finn's eating, by the way,
Booger.
right now.
Yeah, hold on.
a booger with a nose.
Let's put Finn on the spot.
Can we come over here? Come over
Your number 5 is Sword Art Online.
Come over here. I'm eating a fucking Philly.
Stop. Stop.
Philly
Okay.
cheesesteak.
Number 6 was
Rick.
Kyle. Number 7 was
Peanut butter and jelly.
peanut and butter.
PlayStation 2.
That's number 8. And then 9 is capital G. And then 10
Koopa Cape.
10 is Kamaya because obviously 10,
K-Rel.
10 is obviously the best, 1 being the worst, of course.
You pronounced Kavan wrong.
All right.
Change the joke of the week.
It's time. I gotta fucking
We're having a transition.
Shake
Finn is
the-
putting down his Philly cheesesteak.
shake the grease off my hands.
Getting the grease off, warming up.
Woo! Yeah.
Napkins.
All right.
Who's that kid wearing the Sublime shirt? Oh, it's that kid wearing a Sublime shirt.
All right, boys. Prepare yourselves for the best list of all time. Coming in at number 10, worst place. It's got to be.
Got into a fist fight right now.
It's got to be.
Hey, wait, just go best to worst. 'Cause everybody else did best to worst.
actually, don't stop being a hero.
Number 1, Lil Ugly Mane.
Ugly God is number 1 for Finn.
Bedwetter, his alternate personality, came out with one of the albums of the year. I'm dead serious. This is not a meme. But my double XL freshman list. Number 1.
OJ the Juice.
Number 1's got to be Shrek 2 on PlayStation 3.
It's gotta be G Herbo.
Simple as that, baby.
You pronounced trash boat wrong.
All right, number 1's probably Ugly God. I mean, I actually listen to his music, unlike I think everyone else on this list. So
What about G Herbo?
that's the wrong year.
I know.
Alright, hush, everybody.
All right, Ugly God number 1, number 2,
Herbs don't make music.
Kyle.
What?
Yeah, I
Who
like
is he?
2 songs by him, which is like more than anyone else on this list. So
Two songs and wearing a Sublime shirt.
number 3 is I guess X, and
I wonder why he's wearing a Sublime shirt.
number 3 is I guess is X because I like also 2 songs by him.
But you dislike more.
That's true, that's why he's
In
below
your
Kyle.
tea.
4 through 9 is everyone else, and then 10 is Playboy Cardi, who offends me personally.
Bro, he had the best verse on rap.
Right.
Finn is a huge Playboy Cardi fan.
Yeah.
For those who weren't sure.
Honestly, like his
Surprise, guys! Cap G's actually first.
his new electronic album with like ad-libs spliced in was pretty cool. If it was a rap album, with bars, it could have been pretty great. But as an instrumental album, I gotta respect the man for putting it under his name, even though all he really did was have 3 syllables.
So
at a time.
Finn, do you Millie Rock in New York?
I hide it in my sock, dude.
You shooting at the mops?
Alright.
I don't know any other lines.
Guys.
Selling that re-rock?
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Mi amo Roberto.
What's up?
Ow.
What's going on, Franco?
Guys, we have albums to talk about.
Wait, do we?
So we listened to 2 albums this week.
2.
Yeah.
We're fucking 23 minutes into this shit.
Oh boy.
Let's get it, boys. I think that's a good time.
Yeah, sure. All right, transition.
It's a good time to let's
No,
get it, boys.
no joke. I think we're on a good time.
All right, transition. Number 1 album we're listened to.
A good one.
It's gonna be Brockhampton Saturation. Let's start
about
it
it.
off with Jack. First impressions.
Well, okay. I have my first impressions written down right here for you.
Don't go track by track. You have a lot of notes.
Yeah,
I have a lot of notes.
Just ad lib,
I'm just gonna
you twat.
talk about the tracks I cared about. Heat was a good opener. Gold is the best track on the album.
Debatable.
Star had a nice beat.
Debatable.
Tupac was emotional to me.
Debatable. That's it, folks.
Mi amo Roberto.
Mi amo Roberto.
What happened to the house?
My boy.
Who are you?
Alright, Finn.
Hey, wait, I'm not done, you
He's
fucking
not
fuck.
done.
How?
Let him.
How many notes do you have?
Bank was okay.
Alright.
Oh, Skit 2 was my favorite skit, by the way.
Call me Secret Agent Cody Banks.
Yeah. Swim, I liked Swim because it was like the guitar worked on that track.
That's impressive.
I cared about one more track. I swear I cared about
It was
one more.
Bump.
Bump is a banger, guys.
What do you think about that hook though? When this ends,
Oh yeah, it had a weird speeding bullet to heaven
just have a
thing.
reason to live.
But besides the hook, it was a banger.
I think even with the hook, it's a banger. I'm gonna be real.
That's the part where you settle down, and then right when the hook.
What was your
verse comes
favorite
back.
song on the album, Jack?
Sipping tea in your hood.
Like I said, Gold is the clear best song on the album.
Yeah.
This shouldn't be debatable.
All right, Franco.
Oh wait, worst song on the album? Boys.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Boys is the most annoying hook.
Whoa.
And he says he likes Tupac.
Some people have bad taste.
All right, Franco. Let's hear your overall thoughts, some favorite songs, and the worst song.
So,
In great contrast to the other album we're talking about today, I thought the consistency on this album was a little bit fucked. That's why it sat a little bit lower than, I mean, if the whole album was the same as the first 4 songs, it would have been a great album. They changed it up after Boys, and I wasn't crazy about it. Spacing out with skits, I enjoyed that.
What happened to the house?
Roberto. My favorite song in the album, definitely Star. Gold was a great song, no doubt about it, but I like Star more. And second and third place on the album be Gold and Boys, just in spite of Jack's hatred for Boys.
What was your least favorite song?
My least favorite song.
Milk. What? No.
It would actually probably be Milk. It would actually probably be Milk. Once they started making slower songs after Boys, I was really not into it. Even Swim was down there for me. I did not like Swim.
Yo, you were
I don't know.
What'd you think about Bump,
Franco? It's slow, it's not good, and now you're like that.
Well, no. I mean, it was the change.
It was too rapid of a change.
Yeah. I mean, if you're making an album, and
Consistency is important.
there you go. Unlike how I'm talking right now, which is inconsistent. Fucking hate you.
Food machine broke.
You guys are wearing the same hat.
So the way
What?
Frank
When
was
the
talking
fuck did
right
that
now
happen?
is how Brockhampton's album was.
What?
When the fuck did that happen?
What?
The shock that I'm feeling that Finn and Johnny are both wearing the same hat
I
is the
had
same
that
shock
first.
that I was feeling when
What?
Please silence your phone while in the theater.
What was your opinion of the album?
We're trying to watch Captain Underpants here, all right? You need you to
Alright.
silence your phones.
We put down the mic and we all just get closer.
All right, let's huddle for warmth as Franco goes to a. What the fuck was that?
All right, Johnny.
I
hold
hope-
on.
All
Hold on.
right.
You'll survive.
Yeah. Johnny's going to wet wipe himself for a little bit. He needs to cool down. Let's huddle around for warmth while Franco tries to
What?
maneuver his way into.
No.
You need to calm down.
I don't know
You
where I
need
was
to
going with
calm-
that. Anyway, I thought.
Anyway.
I mean.
Anyway.
Bur-
the host.
I'm the host.
Burger. Let's be real, all right? The one true host in all our hearts is Jimmy, who could not be here today due to his scoliosis.
He
just,
died.
Just
That is a serious
pour
disease.
one out.
That isn't a
his
serious
spine,
disease.
it doesn't exist anymore. It's pretty severe.
Why are you in a hyper mood right now,
I'm
boy?
not.
It's
Chill
fuck.
the fuck out.
We
We're
got you guys.
we're just
He was an invertebrate the
in
whole
the
time.
basement,
He's actually a snail.
sipping some lean.
Jack became autistic like 5 minutes ago.
fuck.
All right.
No,
well,
that hurt a lot.
while everyone else has a grand old time spanking their granddaddies over here, I thought Brockhampton Saturation was pretty good. I definitely like
White 9, Anthony Fantano.
No, definitely not a 9. That was kind of crazy. I did like all the first 4 tracks a lot. I was super into, like everyone else basically. Franco didn't like Heat, he said, outside of this podcast. This is exclusive information from me. Franco didn't like Heat that much.
Well, yeah, I only really like
Yeah.
3 songs on it anyway.
Yeah.
3 or 4 songs.
Yeah.
My trim.
But I like Heat a lot. I think it's a really good opener and the beat slaps. Gold is the best song on the album. I think that's one thing I agree with Jack on. I think the main difference between these two and me is that the slow tracks kind of worked for me because it just felt like a shitty emo rap rock, but like kind of done well enough where it's to the point where I could listen to it.
They worked
Although,
for Anthony Fantano too.
on the first listen, it was fucking jarring as hell. Tupac is bad. It's a boring song. It's 1 minute. It's pointless.
So I'd have to give it a light 9.
Milk isn't great. I think it's like a light 8,
Light
honestly.
9. Light 9.
Nah.
Hard 9.
Definitely the best song in the album is Skit 1, What Happened to the House. We all are wondering this to this day. How is your phone not on silent yet?
It's on silent.
It's not.
Throw it out the window.
At least put on a ring.
Anyway,
I'll kiss you on the mouth.
Best song is Gold. Worst song is Face or Tupac. Probably Face.
Face.
Yeah,
The
Face.
single?
Face is boring. Face is just boring.
It's like a dragged out Tupac in your opinion?
Yeah,
like Tupac.
yeah. Tupac is at least emotional to an
Dude.
extent, which can kind of hold it.
The reason Tupac works for me is because it doesn't overstay its welcome with all the emotional guitar stuff. It feels like short and it's just easy to get by. And there is emotional weight. I agree.
I feel like it's just at a weird place in the album where it's like tonal whiplash, especially after Boys, which I enjoyed a lot. Not as much as the first three, but hello boys, hello boys, hello boys.
Stop.
Anyway,
most annoying hook on the album.
pretty good album.
Better than Heat. Always better than Heat.
Anyway, Johnny, you're up.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this right now. This is a lot better than the other album.
Oh wow.
Easily.
They can read the title. You can say it out loud.
Yeah, this is a boring album.
Stop eating my cheesesteak!
Okay, so
Please.
to start off, Heat was pretty epic. It was a good start. Some good beat and stuff.
Doesn't have fucking cheese on it.
It was like dumb.
What? It's on the fucking inside. That's
Then Gold.
Okay.
Gold is the best song on the in the album.
Ooh.
Easily. Then Star is pretty good. And he had a funny line about Shawn Mendes.
That was a very funny line.
Then Boys is good and it has a cool flute instrumental that I really liked. Tupac is the worst song on the entire album.
Ooh.
Probably ever.
The only part that redeems it is that it's short, so that it doesn't just drag out the boringness. So,
You know
yeah.
what else has a good flute instrumental? Magnolia.
Mask Off.
Anyway.
Okay, Fake is pretty cool, and the voice effects were pulled off great. At least I think.
I agree.
Bank had a nice epicness to it. Ow!
Alright, while he's picking up his phone, I will say one part I found pretty annoying is the pitched up vocals throughout the album. It personally didn't work for me. They felt out of place.
Okay, back to where we were. I think I covered Bank, did I? I don't know.
Yeah, you called it epicness.
Yeah, and it had a cool outro. But Trip is the second worst song on the album because it had an annoying voice effect and it was boring and the hook was forgettable and there was no build up at all. It was just boring and dragged.
I'd honestly just rather be playing Minecraft than listening to that song.
Actually.
All day with the fucking Minecraft. Fed up. Fucking fed up.
And then Swim was pretty good. And then Bump was pretty epic with the hook.
Hi Pierre, you wanna come over here?
And the not hook was also good. Cash was alright.
Johnny, stop going song by song. Final thoughts.
Milk was cool.
No!
Waste was cool. And
Ass milk.
Final thoughts, it was good except for a few songs.
Overall score.
Overall, light 8.
Okay.
And
Frank, overall score.
6.
Jack, overall score.
6.
Strong 4.
Wow.
Nice.
That's really low. Alright.
I'm proud. I'm the fucking standout. Let's get it.
I mean,
I'm not a pussy boy. I'm gonna give this album a low score. I don't care what people say. I don't care if it's getting critically acclaimed.
because he has a tiny dick.
What's it like having a
Yeah, Finn,
micro penis?
Finn,
Almost said macro. That
give
would
your
have been a
score, kid.
compliment.
Macro tinier than micro.
7.9 to 8.1 depends
Okay.
on the day.
I got a secret, guys. I think I picked up. I think I picked up a cool like concept or theme kind of thing. So
Oh yeah, the themes.
everyone's saying that like the first 4 songs are the best.
Have you guys
And
ever
obviously-
noticed that you never see Anthony Fantano and Phineas Euler in the same place?
Dude, I just had a slice in my head the other day and it was fucking watermelon flavored. Something weird is going on.
And then so the first 4 songs are like bumping and shit and epic and really good. Then after Tupac, all the songs are just like sad. So I think Tupac might have been like a life-changing experience after he was like a big epic gangster. And then he was like a sad depressed
Really
boy.
can't get off that word.
He was like, "Mom, I have no friends." And in one of the songs, he actually says like, Wait, what song was that? I think it
What do
was
you mean
Milk.
he? Brockhampton is
gay
a
and I
group.
will
Shut
fuck
up.
Shawn Mendes.
One of them says
It's something he
Heath
says.
Ledger with
I
some
got-
dreads. I just gave my nephew head.
he says shit like
I just want to feel on your booty.
Rub my dick on.
My electric eel do the electric slide.
We're
Alright.
live, but on.
Alright, next album.
wait. He says stuff like keep a gun chained to my neck, flies a jet.
Gun,
better
it's
treat me
gold.
Go-
Keep a
what?
gold chain on my neck.
Oh
You're
fuck!
Not
You're
keep
bad.
a gun chained to
You're-
my
you're
neck.
Shut
bad.
the fuck up! I listened to the song
Johnny,
like
this
would
twice.
song
ever
is
do
called
that.
Gold.
Oh yeah, you're right. Shut up! I listened to the song like 3 times.
We're moving the mic away from him.
No, I want to finish my concept.
Alright.
And he's like a big epic gangster with gold, and then he's like, sad, and he's like,
Context clues.
shut up, and then in Milk he says
We get it.
I gotta get better at everything, being who I am.
No, Johnny, that would be a good
Why
concept
did you throw your
if
phone?
Brockhampton wasn't 7 people,
Yeah,
not
exactly.
one.
No, it's
There's a camera
representing one person combined.
The blue man,
I don't know,
the,
someone.
the blue man
a
on the cover, the blue man group.
It's
Young
representing
Dro,
someone.
Baron Trump.
They're representing
OJ the Juice Man.
They're-
Eric the Juice Man.
They're
Baron
representing
Trump
Big Sean.
Big Sean.
On that note, I think we should move on to the next album.
Alright, instead of this being a round robin, let's just fucking yell at each other so we can get funny YouTube views.
No, okay.
Anyone else in agreement?
Let's go the opposite
I-
order this time.
Wait, what album were we
Alright,
doing?
Johnny, what do you think about SZA Control? I know you have a pretty strong opinion.
It was fucking awful.
Whoa!
It was really boring and stayed that way until like almost at the end, but then like at the very end it just got boring again.
Like Roblox.
There were like 2 decent songs,
Closer to Mike.
and even good artists like Travis Scott and Kendrick Lamar had boring, forgettable verses. And Kendrick Lamar said pussy like 10 times in 5 seconds.
What?
Low key,
What?
Franco just died.
That's probably the funniest joke I've ever heard in my entire life.
It's
Alright, let's actually get to the podcast. And Finn, what's your opinion on the album?
Wait, Johnny, what? Score out of 10.
2.
We'll do the round robin later.
Alright, let me pull out my notes. I thought it was going to be a different order. Hold on a second. I'll throw in some elevator music.
Transition.
Did you give this album a glisten?
Guys, I'm playing Clash
I'm
of
going to be
Clans.
honest, I'm not that fond of this album.
You're welcome.
I think the instrumentation focus on a lot of the beats is really good, and the production overall is fucking superb. Especially, a lot of the tracks sound like Blonde inspired. A lot of the tracks are very trap influenced without being too fucking monotonous, mainly due to the live instrumentation.
A
But
lot of
like,
the tracks sound the same also.
Johnny, these are my first impressions.
Yeah, come on.
But I do agree, a lot of the tracks do not stand out, especially on the first half. I think there's 5 songs in a row where 1 is good and the other 4 are boring. Like Drew Barrymore, Prom, Go Gina, and Garden are all, the beats are cool, and SZA sounds like nothing on the track. Like, I could not give a single fuck or care about what she's saying, because she herself sounds bored on every song. Weekend is really good, though. It's even the hooks, most of the hooks on the album are fucking flat. There are a few exceptions, like fucking Weekend. Weekend is good. I like Weekend. Weekend's hook is good. Broken Clocks is probably the second, or maybe even best song on the album. The second half's a lot better. I think the features are kind of wasted too. Travis Scott's feature is there, and Kendrick goes pussy a lot, but Isaiah Rashad, I didn't even remember was on the track until I re-listened to it.
That one was a great song too.
Broken Clocks?
Honestly.
He wasn't on Broken.
Interlude.
No, he was on.
He was on Pretty Little Birds. The interlude was good, but too short. I don't know. It's just it was cool, but it didn't leave a lasting impression. And lyrically, it was the same song over and over and over again. Of my guy cheated on me, so now I'm a side hoe. I'm empowering myself, but I'm still sad on every song, and I couldn't give a fuck to listen to it. Supermodel's the best song on the album.
So Finn, when's the Fantana review coming?
It's not even out yet.
have you been?
I can't even copy his.
2 days?
I had to actually like listen to the album. I couldn't just copy his review. It was fucking maddening. Anyway, Franco. It's like a 6 out of 10.
Sure?
The album's a 6 out of 10.
I like this album more than the Brockhampton one. I will put that out there.
My guy.
That's a problem.
I'm gonna disagree with Finn on what he said about the features. I think SZA works perfectly on all features. Like, you could actually have most modern, like, popular rappers, like, that you hear on the radio, on almost any of her tracks, and they'd probably work together very well.
I just thought they were wasted because it was like the instrumentation was cool, and then like
Yeah,
Travis
yeah.
Scott's feature was like nothing.
That's understandable.
Isaiah Rashad's
But the last time I checked, it wasn't your turn right now.
the font.
So-
Oh, it's a podcast. I can interrupt whenever I can, please.
I think a J. Cole feature would have fit.
Anyway.
Honestly, yeah, I would have been into that. I don't even like
Anyway.
J. Cole. No,
Anyway.
no, he would have done something cool.
Nah, yeah. I mean,
I mean,
I like J. Cole.
I don't.
but what I'm trying to say here is she would have great chemistry with almost any popular rapper featuring on any of these tracks. I think she achieved like what Rihanna almost wanted to do on Anti. I know you guys might not really agree with that,
I felt
but
like
He
Anti
didn't
was
sound like that.
Anti's a
on
lot
I'm saying,
more
like-
abrasive
I'm saying,
than this
like-
album.
and trap inspired.
almost like what Rihanna was trying to be on some songs. She made it there. Almost what Lana Del Rey wanted to be on some songs. She made it there.
Playing with the audience.
I mean, it's kind of hard to describe. I don't know. I enjoyed it a lot though, especially because of the consistency compared to Brockhampton.
Give it a score.
Give it a score, strong 7.
Ooh.
Strong 7.
Ooh. All right, Jack.
I agree with Franco. I think this was better than the Brockhampton album. I could picture myself listening to this a lot more in the future. It's very like spacey. I could see myself falling asleep while listening to this. Not in a bad way, in like
In the nude way.
okay. So
You
Like a very sexual album.
You're gonna.
It's-
You
yeah,
wanna
there
explain
are-
yourself?
there is a
It's a
very
sexual album.
Do you sleep
sexual
in the nude?
concept.
Franco, do you sleep in the
You
nude?
say it like it's a crime.
Always.
It's a crime,
What
bro.
if your little pupper walks in and he thinks your little pen or is a little a sausage treat?
I don't know where you're going with
What would happen then?
this. Is this what Brockhampton
To translate, Finn's asking, what if Franco's dog thought his wang was a dog toy?
That'd be bad. That's why I sleep with boxers on.
Have you guys ever
Anyway.
changed in the same room your dog was in?
No.
It's weird. They just kind of stare at you. It looks like they're scared. I don't know what to think about that.
Okay, so SZA control.
Pussy.
I like the album cover a lot.
I like the pussy.
Oh yeah, so Kendrick Lamar tends to say that word quite a bit throughout the album. I don't like saying that word, so I'm not going to.
What are you, a pussy?
I'm gonna list my favorite tracks real quick. There's a lot of them, so hold on. I think the first half and the second half were just as good as each other. I'm just saying that now. I think both half of the album were like consistent. It flowed nicely. One half wouldn't be the same without the other. I liked
That is-
Supermodel, Love Galore,
Correct.
Drew Barrymore. Prom was my favorite song off the album.
What was your least favorite?
My least favorite was The Weeknd.
What the fuck?
Me and Finn are complete opposite
What the
sides.
fuck?
Go Gina, another highlight.
Yeah, that Gojira was pretty
You didn't even give Garden a score.
Yeah, I forgot.
Garden was too good.
I liked
Like
Garden.
the best-
Garden was just average. That's why I didn't score.
Garden was one of the best.
Broken Clocks, anything, I gave another 5 out of 5.
Broken-
I
What was
like
your
that.
favorite,
A Normal Girl.
I gotta talk about the last song.
What was your favorite feature
Oh,
on
20
it?
something.
What was your favorite feature on
Favorite feature had to be Kendrick Lamar because he had me laughing out loud.
it? I was
I agree.
Pussy.
Travis Scott, actually.
Travis Scott was the most
I thought
appropriate for
they
the
had
album.
Good chemistry.
Can we
yeah.
talk about 20-something, the final song on the album?
Okay, yeah.
What a fucking anticlimax. I didn't realize the album was over until the stopped and I went, oh, that's it?
I liked the last song a lot. It was nice and mellow. I think it had the aesthetic the entire album had. It fit nicely. Just a simple closer. Nothing
I think
overly
it's
complicated.
I think it's an alright song, but it doesn't feel like a closer.
It was forgettable.
It was a gentle closer for a gentle album.
And that's how it should be.
Right, but there's other
You want
albums,
something super
there
theatrical
are other
on a
albums-
SZA album?
Well, no, there's other albums. There's other albums that have done gentle closers as well, like Radiohead's "A Moon-Shaped Pool." "True Love Waits" is an amazing closer. It's gentle, but it feels like a closer. This just felt like a song that she threw at
After
the
this
end.
pleasant walk in the park, Finn wanted a fireworks show.
No, I just wanted I wanted to sound like it was ending. It just sounded like another song.
Am
That's
I the
why
only
chose it.
one, like, on theatrical endings to albums? I just picture, a really big clock made of gold.
What are you talking about?
I think
Are you
Jack
good?
just wants a Rolex.
No, that's my...
It's too late at night for Jack.
Jack, you want some cheesesteak to maybe sober you up?
You got any cocaine?
Jack's like, I need a Rolex, but one for my house.
Alright.
I just want a rolly with a dab of ranch.
All right, real talk. What's the best McDonald's chicken McNugget dipping sauce?
In the comments down below.
Sweet and sour. Thank you. Someone else
Ketchup.
agrees.
Ketchup, bro.
What the
Oh.
fuck?
Ketchup all the way.
You're all right.
I like
Johnny,
barbecue
Johnny,
sauce.
you're excommunicated.
garbage.
You're excommunicated from this podcast.
pail.
Next episode,
Special guest never
I'm
again.
not Jimmy.
Don't announce
Garbage.
shit for the next episode. We don't even know what the
Fucking
fuck is on the
garbage.
next episode.
Ryan will be...
Ryan's a fucking nerd.
Ryan was actually supposed to be on this episode. Let me give you some backstory. He
We're-
studies for Regents.
Idiot.
Who does that?
Yeah.
We're replacing Ryan with we're replacing
Anthony Fantano.
replacing Young Twat and Ryan with just the SZA album, a signed copy. Just there.
We're just gonna plug the lyrics into text to speech and let it happen.
Uh-huh.
Let's get some... Okay.
Proceed.
Let's get last words from everybody. We'll start with Johnny.
Make you
About-
think.
Johnny, you've got
I don't know,
three.
just about anything.
You got 3 words. Make them count.
Oh, wait. Let's all rate this as an album real quick.
Oh,
Johnny, your rating?
I could be your angel or your devil.
Medium 4.
medium 4. Franco, what do you think?
SZA album?
Yeah.
Valid 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a 6 for me, folks.
Light 9 to a strong 8.
Are you retarded?
That's a pretty impressive score. All right, Johnny, you got 3 words. Make them count. Final words. You got 3.
Made it look sexy.
That's 4.
Made it look sexy.
You're a mongoloid. You're never welcome
Are you
back.
kidding?
He's not welcome here.
Alright,
He's not welcome.
We'll give you 4 words.
All right, no, the thumb doesn't count. Okay.
Gotcha.
You know what?
You stupid idiot.
All right, here are my 4 words.
Well, are
You don't get
kidding? It's
4.
3.
The
You
thumb
can have
doesn't
5.
count, idiot.
Yes.
Duh.
So you only get 3 words.
Yeah.
Are you fine?
Retard.
Let's watch the amazing
Stupid
Ball.
fuck.
Right now.
All right.
Go jump in the trash can with Johnny.
I can't fit in there. It's Jimmy size.
Well, you should, because you eat ketchup.
Alright, Finn, last 3 words.
Dip
Tell the fans what they want to hear.
you penis.
Pull up. Hop up.
Fucking cock enthusiast.
You ever browse 9gag?
Yes.
I used to have 9gag.
Why? Can we interview? Why did you browse 9gag?
Oh wait, Finn. That's
Well, you
5
see-
What was your motivation?
Finn, that's 4 words.
I was a confused boy.
Ever.
My parents abused me.
9
Uh
9 gag is 6 words.
I don't want to talk about it. It's a really emotional
I
topic.
bet you played Toontown, you fuck!
I bet you played Pop Choco.
I played Roller Coaster Tycoon 3.
Franco, send us off here.
I need my 3 words, bro.
Pop Choco.
I'll piss in your mouth.
Franco, look at how small your wave files are.
They're not small. Look at that.
Tilt it towards.
Making
Finish
waves.
1 second. I have to think of what to say.
I mean,
Break the mic. Just blow into it.
no.
Just go.
I'll do it to yours.
It's empty.
We got a real Mexican standoff right here.
Shit. I had something for this.
If you sat through this podcast, that's really sad. Please
Yeah.
subscribe for more funny Minecraft parodies.
If I see you wearing.
All natural tampons are inherently unnatural.
All right, boys.
We'll end it at 50. Ended at